Hello, and thank you for joining this edition of Dr. Rouse in the House. My name is Randy Anderson. I'm the Chief Operations Officer for Modexus. We certainly appreciate you being here today. We have an important topic, and this topic is detoxing the COVID spike proteins, whether it's from the virus or vaccines. This is something we're seeing more and more in the news. I'm seeing a lot written on this. And well, Dr. Rouse, we thank you for joining us today. And I wanted to get your input. I know that everyone in Modexus would like to know your thoughts on this very important topic. So thank you, sir. The floor is yours.
There's no doubt that people who have come in contact with the virus, or especially, Randy, those who have submitted themselves to the gene therapy, to the shot, the jab, the vax, that their body's having to deal with extremely small, very minute, but a whole lot of problematic stuff that the body does not want. It hates it. And what they found now, that the average jab, just the first jab, puts somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 trillion little tiny molecules. And look, 20% of it might have stayed in that deltoid muscle, but the rest of it has taken a ride and has gotten embedded and is in trillions of cells. Trillions. Now, we're not, if I tried to count to 1 million, it would take me 12 days. If I tried to count to 1 billion, it would take me 32 years. But you ain't going to count to 1 trillion, because that would take 32,000 years to get there. So we're talking about a bunch, a lot, and there's only one molecule. Randy, there is only one molecule that's able to outfox all those little critters and go into every hiding place where they try to reside, and that's glutathione. It is the master detox chemistry, and we've got it at 1,100 milligrams per dose. That means that when you swallow it, bioavailability, because of all the other nutrients that we synergistically put it together with, is going right to the control center, the liver. And it's going to make things signal, and it's going to make things happen. And that much glutathione at 1,100 milligrams has the capacity to break down into nano size and go into every cell in the human body. And I guarantee you that your DNA and your RNA and your mitochondria, the things that are inside your cell, the factory that controls the police force, the factory that builds things up when you need it and breaks things down when you don't, the factory that knows how to get rid of goat that don't belong, and the factory that knows how to bring in stuff when you need it. That is totally reliable and needed glutathione. If you're deficient in glutathione, your body doesn't stand a chance. And the fact is that everybody who's been jabbed has put trillions of little spiked proteins, amino acids, with a point, and the body hates it. And that's the reason we're seeing diddly squad when it comes to prevention or keeping people from spreading. The only thing that I would even surmise that stands a chance in this dirty, nasty, ugly world is a natural immune system. And what I'm finding is that the chemistry that's coming out of big pharma, and I'm not just talking about jabs and shots, a lot of different chemistry is messing with God's creation. God made us where we would have a good immune system. And there's no doubt that glutathione, the master molecule, is the major molecule when it comes to making things. So if and when you meet somebody who is lethargic and still headachy and still down because of the jab or the virus, they're going to need more minerals than they've ever had before. So we took the guesswork out of it. Every mineral that the human body needs is in that product plant form. We're talking about the minerals, ionic, isotonic, the orotate. Hey, if you've never done this, go look up the word orotate. And you say, whoa, I didn't know Dr. Charlie knew about orotate minerals. It's different. They're in those plants. And in our centramin that's in our plants, those things are making the bioavailability of the glutathione work. So yeah, we combined all these different ingredients for a purpose to increase your health and to promote better health. Well, there's nothing like it, Randy. There's nothing like it.
So if I've got a couple questions for you, if I would, and I really appreciate you breaking that down for us, because when we're talking about spike proteins, I mean, that's something, whether, we all need it, vax, unvax, we've all been exposed to this virus. So this is something pretty much that we all need to take a look at for our health, and that's the glutathione. And the other thing with this, with the product longevity, I know you insisted on dual form glutathione. Is that's unique to the world? And is there reason, tell us, is there a reason for that?
Unique in that it's got a dual action, unique in that it's the most bioavailable form of glutathione. So we're into it. And without it, you look at, Randy, when they look at people that are 100 years old, every one of them had high glutathione levels. When they looked at people who were 50 years old and very degenerated, they had very low glutathione levels. So the absolute is that, hey, we got to put it all together. Glutathione is the most important chemistry in the human body.
Excellent. Well, that's certainly good to know. And now with longevity as an example, if I choose to use this and add it to my well care regimen, can I take too much? What should I be doing if I want to really maximize the benefits from this product?
And then they came along, and I got customers every day saying, Dr. Charlie, I need quercetin, I need zinc, I need D3, I need. And the more I looked, I said, what you really need is one product, Lanacera Longevity, because we're in nanotechnology. We got all the building blocks, all the quercetin your body would ever want, all the NAC that your body could ever use. And it's imbalanced because you don't want to take zinc without copper. And you don't want to take D3 without magnesium. It's all in there. Everything your body ever needed in the right milligrams, micrograms, nanograms, in the right proportion to make everything work. And then we didn't just leave things to chance. We fixed the liver with the most effective liver support, phase 1 and phase 2 nutrition. The milk thistle that's in this product is like no other milk thistle on planet Earth. Phase 1 and phase 2 detox. So yeah, if you meet somebody who's been bummed up, they need it more than they realize.
Excellent. Dr. Rouse, thank you for breaking it down for us. I'm right there with you. Whatever you do is what I want to do. And we appreciate you putting this incredible formulation together for all of us. And the stories that are coming in worldwide on longevity have been amazing. And it validates for me, success leaves clues. So thank you, Dr. Rouse. I appreciate it. And for all of you that are listening in today, we appreciate you joining in, gathering in this information. Whoever shared this recording with you, I hope you'll circle back to them, get additional information, but even yet, make the decision to add longevity and the other Modexus products to your well care program. We're quite sure you'll be very glad that you did. So thank you again. And until next time, stay healthy.